Like, these crazy people. And half the people that do know us.
Oh, come on.
Like these crazy people.
Why did I have to breathe in fur right
Happy Friday,
I
everyone!
saw today
I think we're live.
words of wisdom from you that you always give me.
Yeah.
When I say, what is my reason for living? And you say...
To do anything you say, drill sergeant!
Well, that one too. That's not the other one.
That's a Forrest Gump quote, too.
Yeah.
The other one.
To serve as a warning to others?
Yes.
Like, I'm trying to think, what could it be? So people could say, wow, if she can do that and still survive. Denise, Stacy, Larisha, Paige,
Hello.
Frankie, Joanne, Donna, Turid, Catherine, Darren, Nancy, Connie,
All right,
Bumblebee.
today we have
Easy,
Michael
baby.
on his computer and we have Dave on the iPad. Dave is doing YouTube comments.
I'm gonna see.
Now you get to see Mike's computer. Mike's computer doesn't
Easy
have
potato
protected
soup.
by gnomes, sadly, but it does have a little Bumblebee on it. I'm sure Bumblebee would appreciate that.
Mine is on the way to the computer doctor.
We should tell Bumblebee where she can get
Oh,
those
wait.
little Bumblebee stickers.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Can I?
So tell him your computer joke about my computer one more time. We got to
don't
get
know.
as much use out of
I
it as we
forgot what
can.
it was.
About my R.
Oh, I thought you were wanting me to say, "Oh, drat these computers!
Well,
They're
that
so
too.
naughty and so complex." Oops. Tilt down. There we go. Oh, I forgot it was up because you're going to stand.
Yes.
Right. Her computer could not possibly be a pirate because it has no R. So we're sending it back to the shop for an R. I guess I'm going to have to tilt this up.
And
again.
a few other things that soap and computers don't mix well with.
Yeah. Thankfully we had a drop and spill warranty.
Well.
But I don't think the drop and spill is what got it.
No, we buy the maximum drop and spill one.
But it had a rubber cover that prevented any liquids from getting in it, so I think it just died because it was defective. But it did have a lot of, on the surface, it did have a lot of texture where I think probably soaping caused the finish to be...
Probably. Yep.
It's gonna come back a pirate. We hope so, Crystal.
Yep.
So we were kind of putting off sending it away because
Yeah.
Tara can't help herself to go live at any given moment.
Well, fart.
Hi, everyone.
thanks.
No, I mean, that's
I'm not
good.
sure
Everyone
about
likes
the
that.
monitor. I'm
What?
gonna have to go into the office and do it.
Well, that's not going to do us any good.
I can still read off
Des! Hi, Des!
Because both of these, the web browser does not show the
Wenda,
actual thing. It's gonna
Jane,
take
Denise.
a lot of bandwidth and crash the thing if you want.
What's
me
Okay, he says he can't monitor comments on the iPad.
Do I need
Can
to-
you look at it on my iPad? Try my iPad.
I just did.
What's wrong with the school?
That was your iPad.
I don't know. Okay, Dining on a Dime cookbook.
Both of you guys, both of
Page
you.
111, we are making potato soup. And page 56, we are making sweet muffins. I forgot to tell you this link. I'm sorry.
Wait, sorry, I'm totally not even listening. What
Dining on a Dime cookbook, potato soup, page 111.
And Dining on a Dime Cookbook has free shipping until Monday.
Until Monday,
So I'm
it's free
sharing that
shipping.
link
And
right
how many
now.
books did you ship out today, Dave?
Like
Too many.
85.
85 orders.
85
orders.
So I'm about
But
to
it's 86 books.
So you want to tell them what happened?
So I'm sharing the potato soup recipe, by the way, in the comments.
Okay, well, everybody's getting on here. Dave's going to tell you what happened
Oh
today.
my goodness,
He had
no.
a business learning lesson today. So, tell him
Okay.
what happened.
This is more of a business learning with mom thing. What was it?
So, I agreed.
Oh, yeah. She agreed to pay me. She agreed to pay me 20 cents per book. And I was like, okay. So I've been doing this and this and this and stuff. She actually agreed and we shook hands on it. So, I packed books for around 2 hours, right? I think it was like 2.5 actually. But some long time. And then we got to the end and there were like 2 or 3 people that ordered 2 packs of books. And then I counted each individual one, like all the books inside and everything, and she was like, no, you have to subtract those because, I said, because you have to only count the orders, not the actual
I said, I'm
books."
paying you for labeling and each package. And he said, what? that's not fair. You said each book. And I said, well, I meant each label and each package. And he's like, hold on. I said, so what does this teach you for a lesson? Listen to what he said.
I said, never shake hands with mom.
Never do a deal with mom.
Never do a deal
Okay,
with
sorry, I
mom.
missed a little bit of the deal. You were paying him by...
So his 2.5, 3 hours worth of packing books was actually about an hour and a half's worth of work. And so I changed my method of payment for Dave from by the hour to by the piece.
Oh, that's incentive to work faster.
Yes. All right, so I peeled my potatoes, and here's a little tip. I had this piece of paper towel that I had just wiped up a little bit of water with, and was going to throw it in the trash, but I saved it to use with another shipping label underneath to save my peels, so then I have a nice clean countertop. Isn't that special? Okay, so I've got my potatoes peeled. Now I'm just doing a small batch of this. This is one of my favorite meals, but I can't eat it because it has milk, so I'm not doing that right now.
My eyeballs are still so dry.
I'm going to share the recipe again in the comments.
What do I do if I accidentally...
Hey, if you're... Yeah, I know, I was worried about that when I saw the knife there. If you're one of those people that has trouble because you can't click the comments, we have added a new feature on our website.
Woohoo!
It's called Show Notes. And the description that's on YouTube is also on our show notes. So if you can't click on Facebook or whatever, you can go to livingonadime.com, and on a mobile device, in the little menu, it's about 4 or 5 items down. It says show notes. If you're on the website, it's on the right at the top.
Yep.
So yay.
So you can find everything we're using in here. And if I add things that Mike didn't know about, which I've already thought of 2 things, I'm so
I'll have
sorry.
to go add them.
He'll add them after the show.
Well, I might be able to add them during the show if I can keep up with the comments.
All right, so you just dice up. Well, no, this isn't really dicing. This is more cubing. Dicing is smaller. Cubing is bigger. So see about that size. Can you see that size?
That's not
Oh,
bad.
Donna says, hey, caught you live. Hi from Roll Tide
Yes.
Country, Tuscaloosa,
Hello,
Alabama.
Donna.
Woo!
Who is the person we talked to
I
today?
saw for the first time ever an Alabama license plate yesterday.
You've never seen one before?
I've never seen an Alabama license plate.
You
I
need to
thought
get
that
out
was
more.
funny. I know. And I have a thought on that I'm going to share with you during the show with my excitement.
Uh-oh.
Yes.
Are you talking about the,
The lady that I met today.
the
Joyce
person?
says, really enjoying the daily Facebook chats on the new group. I guess
Oh, thank you. So I have a new How to Save on Groceries Facebook page that we are... Dave, tilt the camera up just a
I'm
bit.
sharing the link for it now.
That we are...
Does that look good?
Probably. I don't know. I can't see it. We have a new How to Save on Groceries Facebook group. Go join it. We've got 2,000 people and we're going strong. I wake up every morning and have to add like 100 people. It's crazy. Okay.
Wow.
This morning there were like
So,
200.
page 111, Dining on a Dime cookbook. On page
Yeah, does this look good?
111. Was that Annika?
She's on.
Is she on live?
Tilt down a little, Dave. Wait, are you wanting to see the stuff, though, not more than you?
Yeah, you'll want to see the stuff too now.
Okay. Why don't you back up that camera?
Is that
Back up our professional camera stand up just a little.
aka the table?
Now tilt down just a little. Sorry, the director has to direct. Oh, wait, oops, probably not that much. Tilt up a little. There. Now
Okay, so you're gonna take your cubed potatoes and you're going to bring them to a boil until they're just soft. Boil them until they're just soft. So while those are boiling, I'm throwing together a thing of Mom's sweet muffins on page 56 in our Dining on a Dime cookbook. I keep
Ooh.
showing it, guys, because new people keep popping in. So
Your
just
mom's
so
sweet
you know.
muffins, you said?
Yes.
And Kate says I made the sweet muffin recipe with blueberries, and it was wonderful.
Well, I'm going to make mine with chocolate today. And I'm sure they will be wonderful because they always are. Oh, we have a comment I got to read in a little bit too.
Oops.
All right. So, where are we at? Mom's Sweet Muffins. Back to Mom's Sweet Muffins. Okay, so here we go. Man.
Just a second, guys, and I'm going to get that link.
Okay, Dave, you're going to have to scoot over
It was
just
a
a tad.
surprise to me.
Okay, so here is my flour in here. Well, you don't have to scoot over
Wait,
that.
so you're doing the sweet muffins before the soup?
Well, I started the soup, but the potatoes have to
sorry.
boil, so I'm doing another thing while it's waiting.
I'm distracted. Mike is having an ADD problem.
I'm not going to even go there. Okay, so
I just shared it.
here is my flour and my sugar, and I'm going to add in my baking powder. I should have Dave do this. You
No.
don't want to do this? Why?
Mm-mm. I'm not a cooking kind of a person.
But you should learn how to cook so you won't
What's
starve when you leave home. Or are you never leaving home?
Wait, l'homme d'homme avec le poisson.
Okay.
Right?
And then my salt. Where'd my salt go? Here's my salt. The world needs more salt, people! Okay, so there's my salt.
Man, I keep on getting.
Dave, I don't
Sorry.
think people can hear Mom because you're talking at the same time as
I know.
her.
Okay, so I whisk my dry ingredients just a little bit. Okay. And then pour my egg. Now I have reconstituted dry egg because I didn't have any eggs on hand and I happen to have some dry eggs. So that's what I'm using.
What? That's a thing?
Okay, so I shared the muffins recipe in the comments, but I also shared them on the show notes on livingonadime.com.
And then I'm getting my vegetable oil, if I can get it open, my word. Ugh. Okay. Oh, ah! Oh dear. Well, that didn't turn out like I had hoped. Oh my. Oh my. Okay, well, now we have a fine mess.
Hey, Lucy!
Stop! Someone shared a Lucy thing on our How to Save on Groceries Facebook page today. It did really look like something I would do. I was like, oh, that's hilarious. Oops, I needed that, but oh well. Okay, so now my milk. This is not the best measuring cups for this, but that's all right. They're cute. How much milk do I
So if
need?
you're just joining us, Tara started the soup and now she's making
Yes.
Mom's sweet muffins while the soup is starting to cook.
Yes. So I'm getting the soup started. All right. And I am making these muffins chocolate chip.
Patricia says, tried to get a cookbook on Amazon, very pricey. Wish you sold to Canada. We do sell to Canada.
Yes,
And
we do.
have discounted shipping right now.
Yes.
So I'll share the link for that. Yeah, somebody on Facebook, on Amazon,
really likes our book and doesn't want to sell it. They want to keep it for
somebody on
themselves.
Amazon just put a real high price just to see if they could get it. And then all these other people have computer programs that look at the prices and try to match. So that's why they're all expensive, because somebody at a Goodwill somewhere just marked it high.
The cheapest place you can get it, unless you find it at a thrift store, is, and if you find it at a thrift store, I'm going to be mad. No, I'm not. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
We're totally okay with that.
I'm going to be mad because why did someone give it to a thrift store?
Because they died.
That's a good reason.
Sorry.
Yeah, but also,
And there was no one but the state to take care of their estate, so no one knew what a valuable thing
Well, maybe
it
the
was.
family just saw it and they didn't know. Like, when they throw away a Picasso,
Oh.
a Shakespeare or something.
Yes, but Grandma should have raved and raved about her dining on a dime cookbook. So, okay.
Wait, oh, hey, your bro's on.
Uncle Dave!
Uncle Dave is on.
Woo! Uncle Dave's having a rough day too. Wait till you hear what they did to BJ. Did Mom tell you? I
Oh.
am hopping mad.
Sorry, on the book thing. So I shared the link for the book. There's discounted shipping out of the country and free shipping in the United States.
Yep.
And that's a lot less than it is on Amazon. Just 'cause-
Yeah.
So there you go.
Okay, so I'm taking a chocolate bar that's left over that nobody wanted, and I'm cutting it up and using it for chocolate chips in my muffins. So this is a great use for those Easter and chocolate candies if you get too much, or the kids don't like a particular kind. If you put it in, you can disguise it, and then it tastes good in the muffins or pancakes or whatever.
Karen and some other people are asking what group are we talking about, and Karen's asking, can I get an invite? I just shared it in the comments. It's the How to Save on Groceries Facebook group. It's a closed group. If you just go to it and click Join Group, we will approve you. So.
And I approve everyone,
Totally.
unless I know it's a problem.
Kitty.
But it's just a closed group so everyone can chat and talk and share their recipes and their tips.
I need the kitty.
So Mike is putting the link in there for you. So you'll see today's video, I kind of had a rant about the doctor. And I'm going to go by the website stupiddoctors.com. Ugh. So wait till you hear this one, Uncle Dave. So, we're trying to figure out why BJ's been so sick. You might better make sure that's not him.
He would be just different.
And we got sent to an endocrinologist and a reference from the other doctor, or a referral from the other doctor. And they called today, the new doctor called today and said, oh, hi, did you want to go ahead and make an appointment? I said, well, we were trying to decide because this doctor didn't have very good reviews.
It's the birthday. It's the birthday fairy telling us whose birthdays.
Oh, well, thank you, birthday fairy. And and so
Sherry, you did not miss the soup. Tara started it, and she's making this while it's warming up.
yes. And so I said, yeah, let's go ahead and make the appointment, and then if we decide to cancel, I'll call you. She's like, okay, well, before you can see the doctor, she wants him to go see a nutritionist. I said, why are we wasting our time and money going to see a nutritionist when we don't even know if there's a problem? Well, I'm just giving my orders. I was livid.
You're the kind of doctor we don't want, so goodbye.
So I said, I'll call you back. So I called Mike and I'm like, she's wanting us to waste our time going to a nutritionist before we even know if there's a problem like diabetes or hypoglycemia or whatever. And he said, yeah, no, we're not doing that. I said, thank you. That's what I was thinking, but I was just making sure. So I called her back and I said, you know what? I said, I'm sorry, but you can tell your doctor that we are not going to waste our time and money going to a nutritionist before she even finds out what the problem is. Ugh!
Good. As
a matter of fact, I thought about writing the whole corporation and filing a complaint. That's ridiculous. Oh, slam the table. Boom.
Well, I think what we need to...
That is just absolutely ridiculous.
First of all, I probably need to talk to them. But secondly, I think we should have said, hey, we've already been to the Mayo Clinic on this issue.
I told her
We're not
that.
going to start over with the first level tech support.
I said, I have spent 5 years and gone to countless doctors. Why am I going to a nutritionist? First of all, he's already been to a nutritionist. Like twice. And she's like, oh, well, why don't you send that nutritionist's information over and we'll check it out. I said, no, I am not wasting my time dinking around with a nutritionist when we don't even know what the problem is. Ugh.
Well,
I was mad.
I don't think it's a problem to have them see all the records that we've gotten so far. But
I was just mad. Yeah,
But
but
if
she
it's-
doesn't even know what the problem is.
yeah, we just basically need them to check the blood test that he's already had and see if it's right or not.
Ugh.
What? Jay Lee says, I'm watching you live on my TV today versus phone and it had a 4-minute ad. I feel
What?
bad skipping the ad, so I watched that boring old 4-minute ad. Don't feel bad about skipping the ads.
Don't feel bad
Please.
about it.
If you want to watch the ad, go ahead, but it's not going to hurt us at all if you don't watch it, and we don't want you to...
It's helpful, but it's not going to make or break us, and I'm
we
ticked
appreciate
at
the
YouTube
fact
anyways.
that you did. We appreciate the fact that you did, but really it's not worth it for you to have to watch an ad you don't want to watch. And even though we appreciate the fact that you're interested in, helping keep our channel on.
We appreciate it, though. Okay, so...
Emmy says, your first Alabama license tag, yay, you'll see more in Mississippi in March.
I bet I will. Okay, so I didn't have this, set high enough. Alright, and then my wonderful decorative towel is falling over. Oh my, today is just One of those days. Okay, timer. I'm setting the timer, everybody. Are you proud of me? Okay. So let me test and see if my potatoes are done yet. We are at high altitude, so it takes a little bit longer. And how you test them.
Are Jamie or Penny on?
Hoping if I'm not responding as quickly as usual, Dave is unable to be on a computer at the same time because Tara's computer isn't here.
Yeah.
Okay, so to check your potato, you take a knife and you stab it through, and if it goes through, oh, that's pretty good actually. If it goes through pretty easy, then it's done. Okay, so my potatoes are done. All right, so let's drain them. All right, we got them drained.
Oh.
And then, oh my goodness, Banana Studio. Ugh. Okay.
This way instead, so then it's easier.
So then you take your potatoes and you put in what? Okay, so then you break open your little bouillon cubes here and get them in. Now, if you want, you can leave the water that you boil the potatoes in the pot and put in dry milk instead, which is if you don't have any milk on hand but you have dry milk on hand. I've made that before and it's turned out really good. Okay. Am I the only person who has a problem getting these dumb bouillon cubes open?
Yes.
Okay. Well, my word. All right, there. Now, the one in the book on page 111, right here, Diane Dine Cookbook, this is Mom's potato soup recipe. Now, Mom does not like weird vegetables. So, I have some chopped onions and a little bit of green pepper that I'm just going to throw in there. So, I'm putting actual onions in mine that are chopped. And Mom uses onion salt. And actually, I use both. Okay, then pour in your milk. And then, oh my word, I'm losing my mind.
Aaron wants to know, do you serve your potato soup in bread bowls like the picture?
No, I have not, but it would be fun to. It was the only potato soup that looked like mine that we could find. Okay, then you can use either two pieces of bacon or a tablespoon of bacon grease. And your American cheese sort of fell out of the package, so it's looking a little disheveled. This is great use for all these. See all these little pieces of American cheese that are falling out that the boys have just totally destroyed. Ugh. Okay,
We did not
so
destroy
then you put your American cheese. Whew, man, that's looking bad.
What's
All
up with
right.
that?
The American cheese is just falling apart. All right, so then I just break up my American cheese, just like so, into little hunks.
Yeah, everyone in the South is cold again. We're in Texas and Louisiana, at least. They're getting snow
Let me guess,
again.
it got down to 69?
No, it's snowing in Louisiana again.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah.
Oh, my. Wow.
Right where we are, it says it was supposed to get to 50 degrees today, but it feels like about 25.
It wasn't that bad.
Okay, it feels like 35. Georgia's freezing too.
We did get a little bit of sprinkles of snow when I met Jenna today at the post office, one of our viewers.
Wait, that wasn't really snow. That was more like sleet, wasn't it?
It was
like
kind of
hail.
a cross.
Wait, you met Jenna at the post office?
I did. I met a viewer at the post office, and she gave me
This post office?
Yes, she gave me such wonderful news. I actually have hope
Uh-oh.
in my life again. I'm so excited. Oops,
Jenna,
okay,
if you're
and
watching, you're pretty cool.
there's those pieces. Okay, yeah, she was pretty cool. All right, yeah, she drove from Henderson to come get a book. I know. I was like, girlfriend.
Oh, you were just meeting. I thought it was just somebody that was at the post office that you met.
She wanted a book.
Julia says, very cold but no snow here in Cornwall, UK. I bet it's humid, though. Sue, what's being made tonight? Tara's working on potato soup, which is super delish. she's kind of doing a little here, and then she takes it back to the stove. And also, it was Jill's sweet muffins.
Yes.
Right? I'm going to share those recipes again in the comments. I've been busily trying to keep up with the comments.
Okay, so then you put your potato soup on the stove and let it just warm up.
Yeah, there's no way
I
I
mean,
can do it.
you don't want it to really boil or anything, okay? So that's what we're gonna do, and then when it's done. But I got a new product.
Wait, I was going to tell you, for those of you who are just joining us, we have kind of added some things on our website, livingonadime.com, for those of you who are having trouble finding the links on the show. On the mobile site and on the regular site, in the menus, on the regular site, it's on the far right, and the mobile site, it's down the list a little. We have show notes, which is all the links that I keep sharing. And we also have resources, which is things that we might have mentioned before that we use that you might wonder where it is. So those are on our website, livingonadime.com, if you can't find them in the comments.
And don't forget, if you're just joining us, Dining on a Dime is free shipping until Monday night. So Tuesday morning, probably more closer to Tuesday around noon, because it usually takes Mike a while to remember the sale is up. That is when it's going to be done. Yes, Dave? Okay. So I got a new product. So we were talking in our new Facebook group on how to save groceries.
We have some birthdays when we get a chance.
Okay. And we were talking about paper towels. But I have had the hardest time finding dish towels that actually soak up water. And somebody mentioned these. And I thought, I'm going to try them because I've heard them before. And so I'm going to do a little test here to see if these things actually work. These are called Swedish claws. All right. So here we go. All right. Let's see. I don't know if this is going to work or not. Can you guys see what I'm doing? Okay. So I'm pouring water on here. Right by the computer. But see, it's right by the computer. Quickly, grab something. Soak it up. Oh. Wow. Oh, that actually works.
Where did you get these from again?
Amazon. Oh. Go get a link.
Okay.
I didn't think they would work. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay, let's see. Hold on, I'm giving it a try here.
So wait, I didn't hear the story. Did you just buy
So
these, or did somebody send
I
them
just
to you?
bought them. So these are reusable washcloths that are by... Oh, that is beautiful. They actually dry. Oh my goodness. Can you take a dry one and dry it? Ah! Look at that! Feel!
Oops. Hold on a second. I'm having some trouble.
It worked!
Ooh, that's beautiful.
Yes.
What
Did you need me?
are you talking about?
I have a new product. You want to try it? Look, it actually works. Okay.
What
So
is
let's
this called?
say, oops, Mom, I spilled some water. Boom!
I felt the
I
spray.
said, Jack, quickly, go get a rag and wipe it up. Okay,
Tell me what it's called so I
run.
can look it up.
Okay,
Wait,
do
can I
it.
use This one?
It's quickly rolling to Dad's computer.
This one right here?
Yes.
Ooh,
We must
eco-friendly.
save Dad's computer.
Except it's just pushing the
No,
water.
it's not. It's actually soaking it up. So you got to go around in a circle. But watch. Look. Look at that. It got most of it. Okay, we're going to wring it out. I didn't think this would work. It actually works. Okay, now go ahead and wipe it off. Make it flat.
I'd say that's a good recommendation. I didn't
Make
think
it
this would
flat.
work. It actually works. Okay,
Well-
I finally got the link, so I'm going to share this link if you're interested
Oh,
in seeing what this is.
Look at
How
that.
did
It's
you-
all dry.
So you found it on
Almost
there,
all
but
dried.
how did you hear about it to know to look for
So
it?
in our Facebook group, we were talking about, because one lady was like, we're tired of buying paper towels. And the thing is, we only use like 6 rolls of paper towels a year at our house anyway. I don't buy paper towels. And I just use rags and dish towels. But I will say, I don't use fabric softener. I use free everything, detergent and all this. There's no coatings on my stuff, but my wash rags not my wash rags, but my dish towels just do not dry. They just don't dry, and it drives me insane. And okay, so let's try and dry this bowl now.
I shared it in the comments, but I'm also I'm putting it on the show notes page if you're not finding it.
Okay, so here is a bowl. Can you see a little bit of water? So let's try it and see. Does it soak it up? It does! Look it! You can see yourself.
Nice.
What?
Look how dry that is.
Sorry, I guess Mike shouldn't be working so hard.
Man! Okay, so I can tell you these things actually work. And I have been looking
So
for
somebody
something.
recommended it on your new group.
Well, and I've heard it recommended before, and I was like, oh, should I try that? I don't know. So you can wash these and reuse them and put them in the washer, but then when you're done with them and want to throw them away, they're biodegradable and they just compost.
Nice.
But they actually work. So I'm going to try this and see how long one of these will last. That's what I'm curious. How long will a 4-pack of this last? So I wonder what happens if it drops down in the disposal and you turn on the disposal. That's what we have a problem with. The washer eggs drop down into the disposal and then somebody turns on the disposal and it's like... So.
Karen, it's not free shipping to Canada. It's free shipping to the U.S. only, but it's discounted shipping everywhere in the world except the U.S.
Sorry, guys. The shipping is just so high. We can't do total free shipping. We'd lose money.
Amy's asking what kind of tea is that?
English breakfast, decaf.
Nice.
So, my brother said he thought this was going to be bad. Now, I saved the water from flowing to your computer. He has no faith in me.
I forgot who it was over here that somebody said, Donna said, quick, build a dike around the computer.
See? That
And
was
Jack,
pretty
do
good.
you have a joke? Because Nancy says her 3-year-old is wondering if you have any jokes tonight.
Oh,
Not
here.
really.
Come here. I got one for you. I got one. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Hold on just a minute.
That one.
Okay, tell them that one.
That one. So what's a
Say it loud so they can see you.
what's a snowman's favorite breakfast?
Dun, boom.
Frosted flakes.
That's a good one.
Did you
That's
talk
a good
about
one.
clothes?
Clothes?
Yeah.
Oh, the name of the claws.
Oh, sorry.
Mike put the link in there.
I'll put the link again.
Yeah.
They
Mike
are
put the link in there so you could see them.
Skoy
I'm
cleaning
impressed.
cloths.
Okay, let's try again. Let me squeeze this one out. Wow, that actually holds a lot of water.
I'm sharing that link, but if you can't find it, you can go to livingonadime.com, and in the menu, show notes is one of the items, and it's on the show notes page.
Well, so back to my story.
I shared it in the comments again.
It is getting frustrating that it just pushes that my silly dish rags or my silly dish towels just push the water around. Wow, this works really good.
Oh, how's the soup going? Somebody said don't burn the soup.
It's good.
Lots of people saying check the soup, Lucy. Wait.
It's good. I can smell it. Oh man, that smells good.
Oh, Darlene loves the coffee cup. Did you get it at Walmart? Yes.
I did. Yep, Michael got it for me for Christmas. Thank you.
You're welcome. Do we have a candle for the birthdays?
Yeah.
I might see if I missed any
Oh.
of them.
Where'd it go?
Hi, everyone from North Carolina.
Oh, it's
Hi,
over.
Papa's Hobby Homestead.
You reach it right there.
Wow, we're gonna need to drill that out and put a new candle in
Well, I
there.
have another one Jamie gave me, but I was trying to see how long this one could go. Okay, are we gonna do birthdays real quick?
let me just make sure I didn't miss any of them.
Maybe I should do a
Here,
get.
stall for time.
Maybe I should do a get well song for my brother while we're waiting.
It looks like
I hope you get well. I hope you get well.
I don't like where this is
I
going.
hope you get well, my brother. Well, I was gonna say, so then you're not 6 feet under.
I knew this was going somewhere bad. Okay, so it's Eddie's mama.
Can't think of anything.
Although Eddie's mama, we don't know what your first name is. Eddie's mama and Kat.
Okay, here we go.
So-
I'm sorry, brother dear. I'm trying to help you. I sent you a get well present today for all of your doctor's visits. So, okay.
Am I supposed to sing it differently? Because every time you cringe.
It's okay. What's the names again?
Eddie's mama and Kat.
Eddie's mama and Kat.
Yep.
Okay.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Eddie's mama and Kat.
And that person person on YouTube that asked us to sing to you, and I forgot, I can't find your message. Happy birthday to you.
Did I end up drifting into the same key somehow?
Somehow we got in there. Somebody asked us to sing. Their birthday is on Sunday, and the
Missy
comment got buried, so I felt really bad.
Sorry, Missy says add me to the group. I just clicked it. We will add you after the show. Unfortunately, we're down one computer right now, so it's only me to do all of that. So we'll do it as soon as the show's over. Sorry for the delay.
Okay, so
And I'm sharing the How to Save on Groceries Facebook group.
to check your muffins to see if your knife comes out clean. Mine did not. Ooh, don't want to stab you in the eyeball. Sorry. So we're gonna leave them in for just a tad more because it's 15 to 20 minutes. Usually I have to go to 20, but I just thought I would check.
Oh, happy birthday, Heather Ann. I didn't see Heather. Oh, or is Heather Ann? Oh, Heather Ann says my birthday's tomorrow. Happy birthday, Heather Ann.
So I have to read a customer comment before I tell you my great news today. I'm just so excited. I'm so excited. Okay. So this is from Michelle. Are you ready? You have to listen to this. Okay.
Oh, this is the part that I'm gonna go.
Yes. Are you ready? Are you focused? Focus. 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 I have a question. If the rest of your recipes are as good as what we've made so far, how are we supposed to only pick 10 favorites and cut back on our portion size?
Woohoo!
Because we just have to have seconds. LOL.
Nice.
We have a saying here in Kentucky, her tongue just slapped him silly.
I've heard that before.
When something tastes better than perfect. So far, we've said that with each recipe. We've made sticky chicken, we've made chicken casserole, chicken and dumplings, homemade blueberry pancakes, popcorn balls, homemade gravy, and biscuits. My husband asked what was happening to my cooking. All of a sudden, my cooking is much better than ever. I said, living on a dime, honey. We're hooked. Love y'all so much. God bless Michelle.
Thank you, Michelle. Did you email that to me? Because I didn't see it.
How does that poor husband be tactful on that one?
What happened to your cooking? I think the initial question would imply that it's not good.
So, if you want your husband to be happy with your cooking, get dining on a time.
Wow, nice segue. Which has got free shipping this week anywhere in the U.S. and discounted shipping anywhere out of the U.S.
Okay, so give me questions, then I have to tell my good news that I'm so excited about.
Okay, let me see. Sorry. That's a great compliment. So sweet. Definitely. We love seeing stuff like that.
Yeah, please
Makes
send
it
us
all-
good news. I get tired of deleting nasty people all day long.
And the funny thing about that is the people that say nasty things tend to be a very small group. It's just that
Yes.
when there are a lot of people, a small piece of that group is still a lot of people.
It's kind of grating on the nerves.
But the mean people are, it's harder to shake that off than the good from the nice people. Does that make sense?
Ooh, Karen said she buys these and they're really good for drying off the car. That makes sense. Well, I could see these being really good for cleaning because you could dry just everything really simple.
If you missed that, I'll share that link again in the
I'm
comments.
so excited.
It's the Skoy cleaning cloths. And on our website, livingonadime.com, you can see the links. If you don't see the link somewhere else, you can see the link for this and anything else we're sharing in our show notes at the menu. So, sorry. Just stir the soup, girl.
I am. Okay, so you don't want it to come to a boil. You just want it to kind of come to a really low simmer.
Veronica and Diane are Monday birthdays. Tell us again on Monday, but happy birthday early.
And Ellie's is Sunday. Our baby is growing up.
Do we have snow? Stacy, we don't have snow right now. They're saying we might get a little bit on Monday. We had a bunch and it was really bitterly cold for a little while, but it's been kind of warmer the last few days, and then today it suddenly started getting cold again.
Why do people want to say nasty things to you? Oh my goodness, I could write a book.
You know what? The funny thing about being in front of a lot of people is that no matter what you say, somebody is going to be very irritated and upset and offended, and they're going to tell you.
And we have actually had...
So like just now when I told you that, I'm going to get somebody commenting and saying, I can't believe you said that.
I have actually had comments on the same exact day. I'm not exaggerating. Same exact day, same post. One said, your recipes are horrible. I am on a gluten-free, dairy-free, whatever-free, da-da-da's-free diet, and they're just horrible. How could you be promoting this junk? Not even a couple of hours later. Probably like 2 hours later. I can't remember. It's been a long time, but this always stuck out.
I remember the specific
The
example.
lady, another lady said, I love your cookbook. We are gluten-free, dairy-free, whatever else free, and it just works so wonderfully for our allergies because we can just adapt all the recipes. Like, oh, people.
Well, but they're just...
So,
People have hang-ups a lot of times about some particular thing in life that it really has nothing to do with us. But if we say something that makes them think about that, then they need to tell us that's not good because they thought about that. So,
yeah,
and
that's ridiculous.
unfortunately, that's just kind of life. And
All right.
I think everybody has that issue, but when people are behind a computer and you're not,
Yeah.
they're more likely to say it.
There are the muffins. They are nicely browned. Woohoo! I will let them cool, and then the boys, I'm sure, will devour them. And the potato soup. Ooh, I think it's looking pretty good. Let me get a spoon. Let's see what it needs.
Hey, somebody was calling it plastic cheese. But the funny thing about American cheese, this is real American cheese, because Mike is particular about that. As opposed to what most of the American cheeses are in the store now are like cheese product or something. And I figure if you put cheese in the microwave and it doesn't melt, there's something wrong with that. So this is the real cheese, but it's a little more expensive. But
Okay, here we go. All right.
oh, Colleen, you reminded us of something. Oh, sorry.
All right, so this is what it looks like when it's done. If you want it a little bit thicker, you can put a little bit of cornstarch and water in there. So that's what it looks like. I'm cooling this one for you.
Thank you. Well, that's
There
cool.
it is. Looking all yummy-licious.
Oh, Mrs. Mag said, I don't have buttermilk for the muffins. What can I use instead?
You can just use regular milk, or you can use regular milk with a tablespoon of, or a half a tablespoon of vinegar.
Just makes them slightly more fluffy with the buttermilk,
Uh-huh,
right?
yeah.
Hmm.
Is it delish? Did I do good?
You did. I hate to have to wait till tomorrow.
I'm sorry.
That's really delish. I love her potato soup. Mm.
Oh, right.
Um,
So that's the potato soup, guys. Super easy. I mean, you guys saw me. It didn't even take me, 5 minutes to fix?
Nope.
So,
So Donna asks, where are y'all? We're in northern Colorado, about 40 minutes north of Denver.
oh, yes. Speaking of which.
Uh-oh. Oh, wait. We have to relay this to Ellie, who's not here right now. Cat Lover says, happy birthday, Ellie J. So we'll have to make sure we make a note of that. Oh, how are we going to do this? We don't have a show on her birthday. How are we going to sing to her?
We won't. I know.
Maybe we should sing to her on Monday.
Okay, so one of my viewers, I'm so excited. One of my viewers wanted to meet me at the post office to save on shipping. I'm like, sure. Until I realized she drove from Timbuktu to get here. I was like, oh my goodness.
Well, I'd be flattered.
I was like, wow. Well, I was like, wow. So we got to, she's the nicest lady, Jenna. So we got to talking.
What? Oh, I guess I don't want to ask her last name on the air, but you'll have
Yeah.
to tell me later, because...
Well, listen to this story.
Okay.
Are you listening? Not really. Okay, so I'll just tell the story anyway,
tell
and
me.
I'll tell him
listen.
later. So we were talking. She said, yeah, we're buying some land. I said, oh, are you moving? Oh, stop it.
I knew I could get you flustered.
And she said, yeah. I said, well, where did you find land? And she said, well, out past the airport there. And I was like, oh, yeah.
You said
And-
airport. You lost me.
Yeah, I know. But here's the good part. I said, are you guys building? She said, yeah, we're doing a Morton. They're looking into doing a Morton steel building. Well, here's the thing.
Morton is a steel building.
Those ones that I was showing you that I said I loved, those are Morton steel buildings, and I could not find anybody here who did them. And she has the contact information, and she said it's really cool to do. And so it's cheaper. And so I'm thinking maybe we should get some land and build.
I'm okay with that.
Wow, you're easy.
Well, as long as it's within a range. The problem is when we were looking at land last
Man.
week, that land was like
Wow,
at the
that
very
was
edge of what we
ridiculous.
could reach, and that didn't include a house.
I know. Well, that was ridiculous. So she said they can put the whole building up, or they can do everything from beginning to all the way down to the landscaping. So here's what I thought.
Yeah.
I thought we could sell our house as soon as the boys are out of
This is the
school,
scary part.
live in an RV, and travel while they're putting it up this summer.
Why don't we just go up to the national forest and move every 5 days?
Well, we could do that too.
You could stay there free if you move every 5 days. As
We
long
could
as you
do
don't
that
mind
too.
bathing in the river.
You could do that too. But she said it only takes, one person is going from May until August,
Yeah.
and that's all it takes to get it put up and done. From
So
May
are
to
they-
August.
so-
May, June, July, 4 months, that's it.
So are you thinking like have them partially do it and then we finish it, or are you talking
Well, I
about?
wasn't sure. I know you're anti-finishing anything.
No, I'm not.
But,
If we save $200,000, I would do it.
well, what I thought is
We
maybe
know I
they
can
could
do
get
it.
the drywall up and we could do the stuff like the kitchen cabinets and the floors and stuff, or maybe. And then we could also have them build a house for my brother and my mom all there on the same compound, and we could just have a little compound.
Well, you said compound. That was frightening.
No, but seriously. So we could have our 4,000 square foot house that I keep dreaming of, and have it customized so we can have the studio and the book shipping area.
Yeah, I agree. Well, we talked about this last week. I think we sort of got an idea a couple months ago, but we were really talking more serious last week about we could actually make it useful for doing this,
For the same price.
for doing this show and everything. For the same
So
price as what?
As buying it already done. So she said that at 1,800 square feet is like $63,000. So like if we did 4,000 square feet, that'd probably be like 150 to 280 just for the building.
Which that sounds like a lot where a lot of people live, but here in Colorado, we bought this tiny little house in a neighborhood, and at the time it was $200 and some thousand, and now
It's 360.
probably be
Yeah.
360. So it's not that we have like tons of money. It's just that because the house has appreciated so much, we'd be
So
able to,
we could pay cash for the land,
yeah.
find an RV somehow, although she said it had an RV. Maybe we could rent it from her. She said we could maybe use it after they're done. So maybe we could rent it from her. And then we could travel around or
So
go
they're
live
building
in the
one for
forest.
themselves.
Yeah. What do you think?
I think that's awesome.
Although I went and looked at land and I couldn't find anything. Well, I found one. I
Oh.
found one piece of land,
I
but
have a recipe question. Rhonda wants to know, can you use lactose-free milk
Yes.
for the potato
you
soup?
can. Yep.
By the way, I'm going to share that recipe
Yeah.
again because I haven't in a while. And if you're just joining us, we have a new feature on our website, livingonadime.com. We've added on the menu show notes and resources. So show notes is it's basically the cheat sheet that I have that has all the links that we're sharing during the show.
You're not as excited as I was.
No, I actually,
Your enthusiasm is underwhelming.
I'd like to look at it with you a little more when I'm not slightly distracted, trying to keep in touch
I
with
was all
everyone.
happy.
No, I think that's cool. I do think that's a cool.
Maybe we could actually do this and afford it.
Bazia, if you contact us by email, or if you contact us, or send us an email with your order, and yes, we will. Oops.
I was all excited.
No,
Is anyone excited for me? I was excited.
I am excited. Don't. Oh, whoa! Hot dog girl, we got this going on.
Thank you.
All right,
That's
when we
good.
start, let's go right now. Sorry, we got to stop the show. Go
But
out there and start
can
putting in
you
some
imagine-
framing for the foundation. Dave, get a shovel. No,
Can
seriously.
you imagine what that would do for our YouTube channel, though, if
Well-
we documented us building a house? Oh my goodness.
I would love to do that.
You would see Tara and Mike at their worst. So should we live in the National Forest all summer while they're building it? We could do that.
How would we do our live show though? We'd have to
Well-
drive a little closer to town and get a hotspot like from Verizon or somewhere.
Yeah, we could do that.
Wait, we should have called Verizon and asked them if they would sponsor us saying that.
Oh, we
Just
should.
kidding. No, but we've done broadcasts on there before, but we'd have to get out of the National Forest. to
So
do
maybe
it.
we could live in the National Forest for a month and then travel for 2 months. What do you think? Where
Yeah.
could we go in 2 months? Where should we go?
Well, we
in
could
2
travel.
months?
We could travel easily for a lot of people that were saying, "Hey, come and see us here or there."
Do you really? Yes. Lisa.
Sandy says
Okay.
our kids live in one. They're awesome.
See? Yay. Okay, so Lisa says, do you really want a 4,000 square foot house? Been there, done that. Yes, I do, and I'll tell you why.
It's not to live in.
To live in. Only 2,500 would probably be what we're living in, and then 1,500 would be used for our studio, soap making room, and book shipping area. Because right now we're shipping our books in the garage. They were in our living room today. As a matter of fact, I wanted to invite Jen over and have a chat with her. I had nowhere to sit down in my living room because Dave and I had books all over the place. And I was so embarrassed, but I was like, oh, she's got such good information. So she's going to email it to me. Don't forget to email it to me if you watch this later.
Yeah, so we don't need that much house to live in. It's just that the business, living on a dime, is just starting to take up so much space in a tiny house. A house that's fairly small for the size of family we have, that we'd like to get a big place so that the business can have its own, have its own space that's not taking away from our potential living space.
But you love it? Tell them, not me. Tell them.
I love the muffin.
You love it? It's got stuck because it's still pretty hot. But what was I gonna say? Yeah, I need something all on one level. And it would be really nice if the studio stuff was on the same level. Not even a basement. We'll put a storm cellar in if we're east of I-25. We'll put in a storm cellar. But
the reason why
I don't want a basement. I don't want nothing.
In our area, Interstate 25 is probably 10 miles away from the mountains.
Yeah.
And there are tornadoes east of there, but generally almost none west of there. Well, there's only like 2 in my lifetime that I know of in our area. Let's see. Actually, wouldn't want to clean 4,000 square feet. Well, for the business part, we'd probably have to hire somebody to do that.
Yeah. But the kids do a lot of the chores now. We have 5, Susan.
Oh, Lisa says show notes is an excellent addition. Thank you. Yes. Yeah. We were thinking it might make it easier for people who can't click links or whatever.
Yeah.
So if you haven't heard about that, on our website, livingonadime.com, in the menu, we have show notes and resources. And show notes is pretty much everything we talk about during the show. Resources is other things we've mentioned before or where we get things.
See, my brother likes that idea. The face is a good idea. That means he likes it. That means he's like, don't call me to come bring a hammer.
Valerie said that was much better, my reaction.
Thank you.
See, what happened is I was distracted because I have I think most people won't understand. Yes. My brain has a limited amount of RAM. I have a 2000 computer in my brain instead of a 2017 computer.
Let's just say he's in ADD denial.
What? No, I'm not in denial. Well, people saw me doing that while you were talking about something a little while ago. Will you share the soup recipe? Yes.
BJ's on! BJ!
What? Where?
Hi!
Bond!
I love you! I miss you! Say hi to BJ!
Oh,
he's on there!
Hi!
Hi.
Say hi, BJ! We miss you!
Whoa, what are you doing awake right now?
You should be in bed sleeping. You have to leave in a few hours.
I mean, we're glad to see you, but wow, it's like 3 o'clock in the morning there, isn't it? It's all good. I'm managing to get along.
Do you have your suitcase packed? Are you ready to go? So, yay, BJ!
Yay! So awesome to see you on.
Okay, so somebody said, is it realistic for you to finish the whole inside? We're not talking about us building the whole thing. No, I was just meaning some of the finishing things, and we may not even do that. Honestly, we're old, we're tired. We don't really want to do that anymore, but...
Mother-in-law is not commenting on Michael's brain. It's just too overwhelming for you, right, Nan? Yeah, the thing about the finishing, no, we would have them do part of it. There's certain things we would do. Then we'd probably hire people to do certain other things. And then certain parts of it we really wouldn't finish very much. Like for the business, part of what we need is better storage and shipping area for books. Well, that can basically be like a warehouse.
Yeah.
So that would need to have, like insulation so that we could close the door and it wouldn't be freezing in there. But it'd be nice if we could open the garage door and drive in and fill up the car with shipping books without having to do anything else.
Because see, right now we have to pull the books in.
Hi, Heidi, that's so awesome. She says, Mike ate you a 1969 model. Maybe that's why your brain computer is slower. Yeah, now that you mention that, I have a 1969 model, and I think back then those ginormous computers probably had less power than my watch.
Yeah, they probably did.
So
yeah.
So that's my problem.
So don't worry, BJ. You're not coming home to a new house. We were just talking about building, trying to find some land and building. So.
Oh, he says, got that pre-flight insomnia. Sorry.
Oh,
Although
I'm sorry.
flying back is, in my experience, been easier than flying there. So hopefully. Do you have a long layover like you did last time? I didn't check.
I don't think he does this time.
Uncle Dave says that moment your mother discovers you're online. Hey.
Oh, my poor brother.
I like Tina's idea. I have to see what... No, David, we're not talking about... He says metal buildings, bad acoustics. We're not talking about... Tara had some... We need to show them to you.
Cool.
They look like super fancy houses on one side. And inside they're finished like a regular house. They don't. It's not like living in the auto shop or something.
Yeah.
Like
Okay.
that.
Let me see if I can find the. Oh.
Wait. Except we can't turn the computer around.
We can't.
No, because all this stuff will come on disconnected. And we'll lose the show.
Wait. Can I do it on my iPad? I think I can.
Squirrel.
Hold on. I'm not scrolling. I'm on the same topic.
Hey,
Okay,
Faye
let me
Fructose
see if-
is on. Hi, Faye Fructose.
Let me see if I can find it and show you guys a picture of what you can see. How do I get into my iPad?
Oh, Christina said that she. What?
Oh, there. Okay. So it's really cool because do I not have any search something on my iPad?
Okay, sorry, I was in the middle of something else. What search something
I was
like?
searching.
What are
I
you
was trying
searching?
to get on Pinterest.
Okay, you go to Safari.
Oh, that
Then you
old
type in
thing.
Pinterest.com.
Oh, stop.
Oh, drat these computers. They're so naughty and so complex. Okay, anyone know where that's from?
Okay, so then if we got like 5 acres, we could have a full compound, and Mom could build her little house, and we could build ours, and
Yeah. Actually, that's one thing we
find
thought
it.
was cool is to be able to... One thing
my
that would be
iPad's
nice
offline.
is because the property is the expensive thing here in Colorado, if we were able to get onto a bigger piece of land, a few acres, then we would be able to modify it in the future as we were able to afford that. So like if we needed more space for something, we could build something new without too much of a
So
problem.
Cat Lover says that Katie will love all the quotes and the fun sayings in the book. So you want to hear my favorite one? The only difference between this place and the Titanic is Titanic had a band. That's so us.
As people, yeah. Speaking of that, somebody was asking if there are pictures of the food in the book. No. Sadly there are not. Christina said, I had a good laugh after the Sick in Sweden video, not because you were sick, but because she says we do the sauna, but we also have showers and bathtubs.
Oh, that's funny.
So the people you knew didn't, huh?
So the family I stayed with, I loved Sweden. I really loved Sweden. Oh man, and their neighbor, she was a flower gardener, and her flowers were gorgeous. And I went into her house, and she had all these dried flowers hanging on her ceiling because she did arrangements, I guess, or something. I don't know. But it was so pretty. So they had no bathroom. They had a toilet, but they didn't have a bathroom, and so we could only take a sauna to clean our bodies. Yep.
So Amy T has a smart idea, but there's a reason why we don't. Oops, let me share this link again. I was sharing the potato soup recipe again for those people.
I love
who
you,
missed
BJ.
it. Is he leaving?
No, but I'm just telling him in case he leaves.
Yeah, we're going to be following you all day tomorrow. Okay, so Amy T says, just get the builder to finish and put part of the mortgage and save your energy. The problem is, here in Colorado, the kind of property we're looking at is kind of at the higher end of what we feel like we would be able to afford. So we would probably do what we needed to do in order to have a reasonably livable house and not roll a bunch of stuff into the mortgage because we don't want to extend ourselves too far.
We want to get our house
So
paid off.
if it wasn't Colorado, we would be able to do this easier. We'd be able to do anything easier, but it's just frightfully expensive to buy houses here.
Mrs. Mags, how many chocolate chips do I put in the muffins? You put between a quarter and a half a cup. I usually do about a quarter. I think today I did about a half a cup,
I
but
actually do about 3/4 or a cup.
don't listen to Mike's advice. That's not frugal.
Mike's not frugal on the chocolate chips, but then again, I don't hardly make them, so. Yeah, Simply Joyful says if you traveled around the U.S. in an RV, you could drive to areas with good Wi-Fi and have wonderful meetups all over.
I know.
Donna says, did you know Amazon actually sells washboards?
Wow.
Wow. You could get one and have your kids do it.
How many muffins have you had? You've already had 2 and you want another one?
Yeah.
Are you starving, Mara? They're really the best?
Yeah.
Oh! Yes, you may.
Facebook group.
Best.
People were talking.
Say that out loud!
They're the best muffins ever.
Oh!
Woohoo!
Thank you!
I'm sharing the
I didn't
link.
pay him to say that either.
I'm sharing the link for the How to Save on Groceries Facebook group again. That's a new Facebook group we have. It's free. It's closed, but if you click join group, we will approve you as soon as the show is over.
Actually, somebody asked, did you find a good place with low tax rates? Colorado actually has low property taxes here. We just have really high houses.
So MK says disappointed the free shipping is the U.S. only this time. We never do free shipping out of the U.S. just
Yeah.
because the shipping costs in some places as much as the book.
Yeah.
So, but what we do is we discount the shipping outside the U.S. So there is savings like now while it's free in the U.S. It's just that it's free to the U.S., but it costs a lot more to ship it outside the U.S.
Yeah.
So if you want to know how much it is to your area, just go to the store and click.
But as a general rule,
If you click the add to cart, it'll give you shipping to your area.
as a general rule, usually it's $15 to ship to Canada, and we're doing 10, and it's $21 to ship overseas, like Europe, those kinds
So
of
it's like
places.
16.
And now it's 16. So
And if you've been looking at it on Amazon, people have it ridiculously priced there.
yeah, don't go
It's-
to Amazon.
Their Amazon price is like 10 times as much as our price for the book. So
And we were going to put it on ourselves because we're self-published. We self-publish this. We pay for the printing costs for everything. And
we keep the books on our property,
Yeah,
which is why we're
we
trying to get a bigger house.
we store the books on our property and we ship them out of our garage, which is freezing cold. So right now we're shipping them out of our living room. We tried to put them on Amazon, but the fees, and by the time we did all that,
Well, no, the
it
thing
really
about,
wasn't cost effective, and then someone else could outbid our price
well, the thing,
and
the
make
thing
it a
about
whole lot lower. So
I think Amazon would
Yeah.
not. They were giving us a lot of trouble about
Yeah.
recognizing us as the publisher. So when somebody at the Goodwill in Ohio somewhere decided to offer the book for $500, then their book would show up and ours would be in a hidden place where you'd have to go find it.
Yeah.
And since nobody wants to pay $500 for any kind of book,
they don't look.
then they wouldn't look to see that we were there, and so we didn't sell any of them through Amazon and nobody could find it. So we may eventually be able to find a way around that, but we're at the moment busy doing other things that everyone seems to appreciate
Well,
more.
right now we're selling enough just from our website that's not worth messing with Amazon. So
So I shared the soup recipe again for you. Everyone that's out there, in case you haven't heard this, we have a new thing on our website, livingonadime.com. In the menu, there is show notes, and if you missed the link in the description, it's in the show notes for the most recent show or today's show. So hopefully that'll be easy if you can't find it in the comments. I will be continuing to share that. Janet's asking, where do you want to live?
well, I really don't want to stay in Colorado, but nobody wants to leave, so I guess I'm stuck here.
I don't not want to leave. I just don't know where else I'd want to go. Although Jack doesn't want to leave his very best friend at school.
Well, I actually like the school and
Well, and he does have he has,
A decent school.
honestly,
right now,
have we
so-
had a better school than that with our kids since we've,
Well, yeah, pretty
Well-
much, yeah.
you mean, well, there's one in Andover, I guess.
Nyland wasn't very good.
No, the other one in Andover. The one that Ellie and David went to after
Which one?
Prairie Creek.
Oh, that one was okay, yeah.
Yeah. Oops, I clicked away. So I'm,
Uh-oh. He lost the comments. He lost me. You're just trying not to see me yapping on. Actually, metal building would be really good for you, David, because...
Oh, your brother must be leaving. Everyone's saying bye. Oh, hey, Shayla is there. BJ, I expect magnets. Hi, Shayla. That's Uncle Dave's. Well, that's our sister-in-law.
Oh, I think it's too late, Auntie Shayla. I bet he forgot.
Had a very fun time in Luxembourg. I'm sure glad you did, Bond.
Yay.
Yay. Yeah, he's coming back tomorrow. It's going to be a long flight. Was that like 20 hours from leaving to arriving, right?
Yeah.
Phew. Oh, I thought there might be more stuff on here. But okay, let's go back over here and see what we're missing. I'm just looking through the comments to see if I've missed anything.
Let's see.
Oh, I forgot there's other stuff I didn't see.
Uh-oh, Deep South Homestead says,
Ooh.
now you're making them want to eat muffins.
So Amy T says we're likely to hit 100 degrees Fahrenheit today. Does that make anyone feel warmer? So for all of you in the Deep South, or in Austin, or in Texas, or whatever, Amy's in Australia, so in Oz.
And we are going to Mississippi, guys, to the Deep South Homestead Spring Gathering on March 11th. So if you're down south somewhere and can make it over there, come check it out. We're going to be there with them. So excited.
I'll share that link in case you want to check it out.
Got to get our plane tickets.
So I'm sharing the link in the comments for that gathering, and it's also on our show notes page on livingonadime.com. You can read about the gathering and where it is, and that's where we'll be in March. So Candace says you could move to Wyoming. It's beautiful there. We actually looked.
Actually, I wouldn't mind.
We looked at Wyoming, and where we would look in Wyoming is next to the mountains, or in the mountain, probably next to the mountains, which is similar to where we are now. But when we were looking there, it was as expensive as it is here.
Yeah, because everybody from Colorado's moving up there now. And so for them, it's cheap housing. Well, now the prices there have gone up.
Mary, Mary's asking Bandana Grandma how often she does her videos. Do you know?
I don't know. Do you do one every day? I don't think she does one every day. Yeah, what?
Nancy says yesterday one of the books on Amazon was over $3,000.
Oh, that's
I think what happens is,
What?
I think some people just list them really high, and off chance that somebody accidentally clicks. And what a lot of you might not know is on Amazon, Amazon.com is not the seller of everything. They have a bunch of individual people that sell, and Amazon ships it, and it kind of looks like it's from Amazon.
Right here.
And so some of those sellers do silly things, and that's why our book looks like it's ridiculously high. Yeah. Somebody was asking about the discounted shipping again. Outside, so we have Dining on a Dime is free shipping until Monday anywhere in the United States. If you're not in the United States, the shipping is discounted. And by the way, I only programmed it to do up to 2, so if you wanted to do more than 2, you'd have to contact us. But the shipping is a little less with multiple books, but still a lot. But apparently they'll deliver it for less. It's less per item when there are more items. So if you want something like that, let us know.
Okay, Jack wants to show you guys his little doggy real quick, and then we'll go. Okay,
So-
show him.
Dave gave me this little dog,
Okay, you're going to have to do it right here on the edge.
or I could. Or
Oh, yeah, you can turn the camera down a little bit. Go down, down. Whoa, that's good,
That's good.
I think. Let's see. Can Dad look and see if that's a good
What? Oh, sorry.
over here?
I'm not used to having everything on one computer.
Okay.
Oh,
All right,
we have our
there
heads
we go.
cut off.
That's
Oh,
okay.
you're showing that.
Okay, go ahead and show your little dog what it does.
So Dave gave me this little dog, and so you can either press its nose. Or you can just press his
Back.
back and
Isn't that cute?
Aw.
He's just like a
don't
doggy.
roll off the edge.
That's cute. That's cute. That's cute.
Someone is tired. A lot of yawning.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'm tired. I didn't sleep very good last night.
Yes, Basia, there is an option to order as an ebook with no shipping, yes. And by the way, I don't know if you joined that How to Save on Groceries group, but Tara is giving away, well, is today the last one?
Well, today I already gave away the last one, but I'll give them away quite often, actually.
So you might, if you do just get the ebook and you want a print book, we will ship it out of the country with free shipping if you win the free one.
Yeah, Jennifer, I know which house you're talking about. I saw that one, but we need a ranch. We really need everything to be on one level.
I'm confused. Does that look
so that I'm not having to go up and down stairs all the time? I just
Oops.
Yeah. So it's all right. Just let it go, Monk. Let it go. Let it go, Monk. It's okay. I know it's a little crooked.
By the way, remind me again. Jessica gave us Monk, right?
Yes, she did.
We're still watching it frequently, so
Yes.
yay. Thank you.
I love it.
You lost your heads. Yeah. Now we're kind of lopsided. I love your... Oh. Karen says, I love your YouTube videos, Tara. It inspires me to save money on groceries. Thank you. Donna is asking where in Mississippi.
Wiggins, Mississippi. Do you have the link for that?
Yeah, I'm going to share the link again. And if you can't... once we share it, if you can't find it, on our website, livingonadime.com, the show notes page has the same link.
Mm-hmm.
I need to organize it a little better, but it's... If you scroll through, you should find it. Okay, so I've just shared it in the comments here. Is that dog named Spot?
I don't know. Well, I don't know. Okay. Dog named Spot. That's funny. All right, guys. Well, I guess that's it for tonight's show. Unless you want me to sing a song and do a dance.
Do it.
Diane Dime Cookbook. Free shipping until Monday night, probably more like Tuesday morning. We try to say midnight, but Mike usually doesn't get to it till the next day. There's a little tip.
Well, we say midnight just in case I get to it, that nobody misses it.
Yeah.
But, yeah, Mike usually gets to it sometime through the day, that next day, so.
Yes. All right, guys. Have a good weekend, and we will see you on Monday. I have no idea what I'm doing yet, but we will figure it out, so...
Bye. Thank you. Have a great weekend. Oh, I guess I'm the one that has to turn this off today, huh?
Yep.
All right. Uh-oh. Are we offline already? It says
No.
offline. Oh.
End.
Okay. Bye.
Wave, Jack.
Oh.
I think we're done.